My name's Mike Lemke. I own Lemke Exteriors in Moorhead, Minnesota, River City with Fargo, North Dakota. I started about 28 years ago, installing box siding, bought my first roll former about a year later, and then I've just rolled on from there. Well, when I started, I had friends that were in the construction industry doing siding, and I got employed where they were working, and it just kind of progressed from there. I grew up in a self-employed household. My dad owned his own business, my mom owned her own. So it was just kind of natural for me to get into that. As I got a little bit bigger, bought my first roll former, and it kind of just, it went from there. It went from one crew with one siding machine roll former to a gutter machine and et cetera. I fluctuate between 20 to 25 employees right now.
How many machines?
It's a lot. I have 3 NewTek gutter machines, 2 5-inch and a 6-inch NewTek gutter machines. I have a NewTek WAV panel machine for my commercial end of my business, and I'm just purchasing now an SSQ from NewTek that I think is really going to fit well. For right now, a lot of our focus, and I shouldn't even say focus, has just happened by being around for as long as we have, is that we do a lot of high-end houses, a lot of that $1 million+ housing, whether it's gutters or siding or whatnot. The other focus is also on light commercial, whether it's a multi-use commercial building where it's residential above and commercial on the bottom. We've really gotten a knack for that. And I can provide multiple panels on site, minimal waste, so I'm a lot more efficient than others who are having to order them in on a pallet and cut them to length. I've got the SSQ machine for multiples of reasons, is that I'm not stuck in one set panel that I'm making. I can do the board and batten panel. I can switch it out. I can do a flush wall panel. I can change the flush wall into doing soffit. The versatility that NewTek has offered to me in that machine is going to help me grow my business exponentially. The relationship I've built with NTM has been fantastic. I call up Tom, tell him what I want. I think he has me what I need on paper within the day. The WAV machine, when NewTek came out with that, it kind of hit the roll former guru that I like to. It's like a hobby almost. I enjoy the cold form process, and I walked into Baltimore, the NewTek booth at the MetalCon show, and I was like, I want that. And that was kind of how it started. All of my NewTek machines have worked fantastic. Very minimal issues, if any. And usually the issues I have are from using them so much that it's just basic maintenance that I let slide through the cracks, and I call NewTek up and you take care of me. My experience with NewTek's maintenance end of things has been pretty minimal. I never have to have any service, so I very rarely ever call. But when I have called, I've had the NTM team has answered my questions immediately. I'll get back to you in 5 minutes on that. It's a legit 5 minutes. My first project with my SSQ is going to be it's a county facility. It's a recovery center, detox type of deal. It's a government job. By owning my own NTM equipment, it saves a whole lot of ordering. It saves a whole lot of waste and scrap from laying on the ground that, well, you got to order long if you don't know what color's going where. The trends that I'm seeing now, and this is where my new SSQ is going to fit in real well, is that houses are changing the front dynamics. With the increase of the building materials and just building in general, people are spending more money on the front of their house, the exposed portion of it, to where we'll put some Galvalume on certain areas, we'll put a flush wall in another area to kind of give it a modern accent. We've seen an uptick in copper gutter, something I never thought we'd see, but you know, it's setting people apart. Their houses might not be 4,000 square feet, they might be 2,000 square feet, but they got copper gutter and they got some cool metal panels on the front, some roof, and it sets their house apart for when it comes time to sell it. And that's one thing with my NTM gutter machines, is I can run any metal I want in them, essentially. 027 aluminum, 032 aluminum, 16-ounce copper. I don't have to change my machine out. So if somebody wants to run copper, I don't have to worry about it. My NTM machine is gonna do it. It's all variable on size now. A lot of it's been 5-inch. I'm seeing a lot more 6-inch is coming around. People are willing to pay for 6-inch because it gives a little more decorative look and depth on their fascia boards. That's the trends I'm seeing, is more metal being included, different accenting things, and that's where NTM and the machinery I've bought from NTM is going to help me move forward. The hardest thing that I see right now in the industry, and it's nationwide, is the skilled labor force. I firmly believe that we're going to be in a downturn as we are right now on the skilled labor force for about, I'm hoping, a 5-year trend where they're going to start to realize that it's advantageous to work with your hands or in the field or in the construction industry and learn a skill, which is going to be a higher paying skill, like metal roofing or metal wall panel installer is going to pay substantially more than being an accountant or a teacher. And that's what I see is going to happen. It's going to take about a 5 to 10 year swing, and then it's going to come up. And we'll start getting the skill. I'd absolutely recommend NTM machines to any business owner who's looking at getting into roll forming. Just do your research and you'll simply find out that it's a no-brainer to get an NTM because of the service and background with the engineering.